up. Other places you put like a chair and you drop a sign or something, and then you're done. You can't build anything else, and it's really dumb. But one thing, what was it? One thing that I did in this that I was excited, and then I was immediately depressed as soon as I did it, was I found one of those signs out in the wild that was, it said, "Don't feed the bears." That was the entire sign, and it looked like a bear, and it was all scratched up. I picked that thing up and dragged it all the way to Sanctuary and put it by my house, just so I could look at it all the time. And that took me like 10 minutes to walk it across the map, which is way too much time for something so obscure that no one would ever see. But with this, at least with this place, I don't really need to worry about defense. I mean, I will still build turrets, but I've never seen a need for defense in this area, because I've never seen anyone actually attack here. So, and you don't technically have to build the defense. I mean, you can if you completely want to, because the worst that happens is you'll get a notice saying, "Hey, come defend this place," and that'll get you some experience and some items just off the dead bodies. But it really doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't even know where to put this. I'll put this here. What in the shit? Oh, that's right. I'm out of ammo. Hey, come here. God, I need a new melee weapon. And that's also a problem. I was running backwards away from that thing, and I got tripped up. But, yeah, I think that's probably good enough for now. I know there's a couple of lock-picking areas in here that I can deal with too. Oh, there is one other thing I need to move. Because there's a chem station, and I won't probably be using a lot of the chem station, but it comes in handy. Because you can just make jet and turn around and sell it, and I really like doing that. But yeah, I probably spent too many of my bullets just being pure evil, and that's going to put me at a setback. Which, what did I just put down? Gosh dang it. What a waste of materials. But going back to my earlier tangent, there's not a lot of attacks you have to worry about here. Like I said, I played the game for 7 days worth of hours and I never saw a single attack on this area. So I'm not too concerned with that. There are some saves in here. Safes. I don't know why I said it like that. There are some safes in here that I can pick and boost my experience. But I'm not too concerned with it. Like, if it's in your village, you can essentially destroy your the safe just to put the stuff back in your inventory, which I'll show you here in a second. So it's kind of, it's not really cheating because it's programmed into the game, but yeah, I did beat my first playthrough. It took quite a while. I explored probably half the map, and then I was eventually just kind of annoyed that I spent so much time and I didn't really do anything. Look at that! Uh-oh. At least the rad roaches don't hurt a lot, but they give you rads. That's also not great. What is going on there? Look at that, more food. Normally I actually collect the Nuka-Colas. like I collect way too much of the Nuka-Colas. And I'll actually have to use them this time around because that's what's going to keep me alive. Okay, so the safe should be... I don't remember exactly where it is. Somewhere in here. Maybe it's the next building. I don't think it's the next building. Okay, well I apparently know nothing about this game. Oh yeah, it's definitely this building. Should be in one of these two back rooms. Yep, there it is. So... Oh, it's a novice lock. Yes, I know. I like to be safe with my lockpicks, especially at the beginning, just so they don't break immediately. Uh-oh. I'm such an idiot. I always see the booby traps right after the safe closes. Because I even looked at it and I was like, I wonder what that is. That took me way too long for my brain to process what that actually was. It's probably a good thing that I at least noticed it, or this stream would have been over pretty quick. Okay, so that's pretty much everything in this house, I think. I mean, there's some stuff here that's not really important. I know how exciting this is for you guys to watch me just destroy stuff. I know, I would want to watch that. Okay, so there's one more safe that I need to destroy. It's a floor safe. I believe it's in that house right there. Actually, I think there's 3 safes. Handy fuel. I'm just taking a quick look to make sure. Oh, this is my house. Oh! I need to pick up that book, but I need to look at the levels. Okay, so right now, so you notice that there's a difference between colored images and non-colored images. Essentially, colored images means I can take that perk. Uncolored images means I need to level up my ability. So right now, for example, charisma, I need to be more charismatic to do that, which it's going to be problematic because if I want to build shops, I need to do the local leader, because 2 perks into that I can build stores and workstations at workshop settlements. So I'm essentially going to have to spend 2 points into charisma just to get to where I need to. But for safety reasons, toughness for damage resistance is definitely what you need to go into if you want to survive, because I don't know why, but they just do so much damage to you in this game. But this, if you pick up this book, you actually get to choose a point that you want to put this into, and it's your special book that you see at the beginning of the game, and I need points in charisma, so that puts one of my points that I don't need, so I can just get rid of that, which I'm gonna go ahead and store some stuff in here because I want to get rid of it. Because your miscellaneous folder fills pretty quick. Wasteland Survival Guide, your special. Red Menace is kind of not a big deal. Actually, that doesn't have any weight and it's expensive. I might have to sell it later. If I really want to play it again, I'll just go to my other game save. Oh, and then Rignock. I better put that back up. Gosh dang it. I hate just grabbing stuff when I mean to put stuff in. And Wasteland. Okay. And so, one easy trick that they don't really explain to you that you can do at the beginning of the game. You go into here, into your workshop, and you hit X for transfer, and it talks about all this stuff. So this stuff wasn't here when we started. This stuff is here solely because of the fact that I was destroying everything with those chairs and everything. So of everything I destroyed, I have army fatigues, a clean suit, red bandana, sweater, and Vault-Tec lab coat. And then I also have Med-X, Rad-X, Stim-Pack, which Med-X is really important. Bobby pins are important. And really, there's just a couple of other things, which army fatigues, that increases my strength and agility, so I'll take that. That increases charisma. I might need that. And that does absolutely nothing. That increases charisma quite a bit, too. So what I might have to do is when I get into a conversation, I might actually have to pull up these outfits prior to, obviously. You just can't pull them up while you're talking to somebody. But you pull up these outfits so you can increase your charisma. If you do the charisma fail, you might make them angry and they start shooting at you. So that's also a risk to decide if you want to do that or just take a chance and kill everything. But see, if you look at here, damage resistance, 5 for energy, 10 for radiation, which is what the lightning bolt and the nuclear hazard symbol mean. But if I do army fatigues, I get none of that resistance, but I get strength and agility increases. So that's unfortunate. How much? That gives me 1 physical damage resistance, which is what the shield is, but it also weighs a lot. Great. I don't really have anything worthwhile right now, so we'll just hold off on doing anything else. Oh. I need to go behind these buildings and get the thing I was talking about earlier, the toxin maker, whatever the heck that thing is called. And I have to clean this out for traders too. If you don't notice, I have a problem. More. Yeah! Okay, so the toxin, the chem station is behind here. Because they just kind of throw things in here and don't really explain to you that they're there. I mean, these are all important things, and without actually knowing what they are, it's very easy to delete these. Thank you, Firewolf. I forget things sometimes. Because I go on such a ramble spree that I forget what I'm even talking about. The one thing that I wish they would do... Never mind. I was going to say, I wish they'd let you rotate objects, and it's like, no, wait, that's totally in the game. Okay, so there's going to be a couple more guys in here. There's going to be a couple of those red roaches. I don't think this one has a safe. I'm just looking real quick. Oh, yeah, it does. It's not booby-trapped, so that's cool. So what's slightly obnoxious about also needing to destroy some of this stuff is the fact that Preston sends you on a lot of objectives to clear out different areas, and then you have to take materials to... basically have to take materials with you, because what he makes you then do is set up a settlement. And once you set up those settlements, you need a... you need your generator, and you need a beacon for the radio. So essentially, you need to carry these materials with you from place to place to make sure you can set it up and get the experience boost, which he makes you do it way too many times. Because I think there's 30 total settlements in this game. I forgot about this. Gosh dang it. So the dog houses are also important. A lot of people report problems that they can't find dog meat, and the reason